Hi guys, my name is Puneet Datta. I am the founder director of Attaware. Before we tell you what Attaware does, I have this hot coffee in this glass. I'll pour it in the other glass. We'll tell you later what this glass is made of. Uh, let's continue our conversation. So, Attaware is based in New Delhi. We manufacture a substitute or a replacement of single-use plastic cutlery. We have five core values of the company. Value number one is elimination of single-use plastic cutlery. I don't have to explain what damages or what is the harmful impact or health impacts of single-use plastic cutlery on our health and environment. Number two is farmer welfare. Number three is employment generation. Number four is animal welfare. Number five is zero contribution to landfill. Let's talk about our first value, that is plastic. So, guys, we are using this plastic spoon at least once in a week's time, bare minimum. Uh, Now we talk about this edible spoon. When we talk about this edible spoon, uh, if you throw this plastic spoon, it will go in the landfill and it will be there for at least next 500 years. Now, if you use this, uh, it does not contain any harmful chemicals. It does not contain any preservatives. It is made from grains and jaggery. Now, if you use and throw this spoon, it will not cause any environmental problems. That is our first value. Value number two, when we say farmer welfare, so we procure all our grains from the farmers, we procure all our sugarcane from the farmers. This gives them more economic liberty, this gives them more economic breather, and this gives them to develop, and this helps them to grow more. Value number three. Now, it is a very critical value. We've been talking about employment generation. We heard government saying we'll give you employment X percentage. We have a clear roadmap within our company. If we grow, how many people we will give employment. And guys, when I say employment, they would be employed by us or one of our manufacturing partners, but they would be involved and getting a full-time employment in Attaware. Number four, which is another important aspect. What happens to a product once you throw it? Now, let's say I've used this spoon and I've thrown it. Now, this turns into food for all the other living beings. That's where we call it animal welfare. Now, when I say all the other living beings, I mean if you throw it in the water, it is safe. If you throw it in the soil, it is safe. If you throw it anywhere, it is safe. It will never land into a landfill because the decomposition cycle is very less. If you throw it on the road, it will decompose in less than 7 days. Value number five is zero contribution to landfill. Now, once all our products, let's say glasses, bowls, plates, everything is used and they go to dustbin. Now, from dustbin, if no animal eats it, they have a natural decomposition cycle. Before reaching to the landfill, they will decompose. So these are five core values of the company. Let's talk the commercial side of the company. Let's talk the way forward, the market size. So the market size of single-use plastic cutlery is in India is 1,17,000 crores. Now, as a company, if we tend to target 1% or tend to capture 1% of the total market during our first year operations, it would be a big win. Now, as a company, we are already producing it. There is a huge pipeline we have. There are so many people who are coming up to us and asking for samples. Since we are in very early days of setting up our operations, so we are only sending samples across. We are catering to some small big orders. Imagine, guys, going environment friendly, eco friendly is the way to life in coming days. And the entire process, the entire product life cycle is environment friendly. There is no harm caused to anything. Even in the production systems that we have, the technology and the composition behind the product both are published patent, and they do not produce any kind of air, water, noise or soil pollution. So mind you guys, even in the manufacturing process, there is no carbon footprint behind that. So this was about Attaware, what we do, why we do, and how we do. Now we've been looking for people who would be helping us to grow in the market. When I say grow in the market, who would be helping us, who understand the reasons behind this, who have commonalities with us, who would like to invest, one, who would like to promote, two. We've been looking for sales partners across the globe who would like to sell this product in the market. So all the information related to the company is mentioned right below this video. If you have any more questions, best way to reach us is give us a call. We are available 24/7. Drop us a line on Facebook, drop us a line on WhatsApp. We are happy to answer all your queries, and I appreciate your time. This is Puneet Datta, founder director of Attaware. And one more thing guys, when we started our conversation, we poured hot coffee into this glass. Guys, this is an Attaware glass and we manufactured it deliberately, or I said deliberately. Reason being, there is a lot of population wherein people drink coffee on the move. We use a lot of these paper cups, thinking that these are biodegradable, they are environment friendly, but they are not. You can Google this out and find your answers. If I pour this coffee back into this glass, and let's see, is it soggy? No, not at all. I would like the cameraman to give a closer view of this glass. Looks good. Let me pour this back. So coffee looks good. I appreciate your time. I'll continue with my coffee. The only point that I wanted to make, showing you this coffee cup, is 1 cup of coffee or 1 glass of coffee can really impact the entire planet. Guys, mind my words, 1 cup of coffee can really give a big impact on the planet. Appreciate your time. Thank you very much from Attaware.